Thank you for joining me today, Capricorn Nation. Let's dive right into this reading. Just a few things though, Capricorn, as I shuffle. I want you to keep in the back of your mind that this is a general reading, which will automatically mean that not all messages here will resonate for you. I'm encouraging you not to get distracted by small details, but just take what is your story. Some of it you may recognize and others of it you may not, because it hasn't had a chance to play out. Even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, not everything happens precisely at the same time for everyone. So just keep that in the back of your mind, Capricorn Nation. Let's dive right in. Right off the bat, I see some type of deception. I see that someone is not being truthful about something. And this would explain why you're moving forward in some area of your life. Okay, because it looks like last week or in the last month, maybe you did have an open heart about something here. Or some of you could be having open heart surgery. I don't know. Maybe you did have an open heart about a relationship or about someone. Maybe you have kind of like pulled your energy back and you've become a bit cynical about love lately. Maybe you feel duped in some type of way, maybe having to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And perhaps this week you are healing, having to do with a relationship of some kind. Doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but it's very clear that you are moving forward. You have made a decision or may soon be making a decision about letting go of something. Letting go of a job. Letting go of whatever. Some of you, there's a pregnancy. Who is this, Capricorn? Okay, yeah, it's time for change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. For some of you Capricorns, I feel like this might have something to do with a health issue, because we got survival here at the bottom of the card here. So this might have something, maybe something might need to be looked at closer, examined closer. You could be getting some type of lab done. Labs. Some type of a growth. Okay, so this could be some type of infection, possibly. Survival. I also feel like somebody's hustle. Somebody's in survival mode. Somebody might be hustling you in some type of way. Trying to survive off you, live off you in some type of way. I don't know. Capricorn, that would be crazy, because who would be doing that with Capricorn? The communicator, Mercury. This could have something to do with a Gemini or a Virgo. Perhaps there's someone that might be coming in to break the ice with you. There could be someone that is watching you. And perhaps you got the observer here. So someone could really be observing you, watching you. Okay, here it is again with this microscope. Something needs a closer look. Some of you could be changing the prescription of your eyeglasses. You might be getting your eyeglasses repaired. You're getting some type of eye exam. Somebody could have some type of cleft lip and palette situation. Maybe it's time to take off the rose-colored glasses with something. Maybe something does not need to be seen in black and white. Maybe something has a lot of multiple layers to it, multiple shades to it. You could be getting contacts. But whatever this is, I feel like this has something to do with health, survival. Something needs to be looked at closer. It's time for a change. Something doesn't need to be put off any longer. This could be an eye exam. This could be some type of health check here. You got the zodiac sign of Cancer. I don't know if someone is concerned about a cancer diagnosis or some type of health situation here. Something may need to be communicated, having to do with a healthcare provider. You might be waiting for communication in that way. Let's see. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on, what's relevant for Capricorn. Yeah, you could be waiting for communication from your mother or a mother figure. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of your fearless love. Your safety is assured in the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power. Know that you are protected. You are safe. You are loved. So I feel like this is your spirit guides coming to give you some type of peace and comfort as you make some type of change, as you ease in some type of into some type of change here. Your heart chakra could definitely be in need of opening, in need of mending. Yes, feels that that is the case. Let's see what's going on. Let's take a look at what may have happened last week. What has you in this place? Okay, of indecision, because it looks like you may need to decide what you want. Last week, it feels like you were feeling overwhelmed about something, and perhaps there's been no follow-through. And this week, your spirit guides are saying something needs follow-through. I think that there may be a need for a change of pace mentally. You may need to break out of your normal rut, your normal routine, and change something up. Maybe you have been super overbearingly goal-oriented. And maybe this is why you're feeling... I'm trying to see how you're feeling this week. You want to communicate. There's someone that wants to communicate with you. Yeah, I think you're feeling overwhelmed because of a financial situation. Or for some of you, this could be a relationship that has been destructive in some type of way. Somebody is really in their ego and possibly lost in addictions for some of you. And I think this week, you're getting some type of clarity. Clarity possibly about where you stand, about maybe a living situation, or about a temporary issue that perhaps you're going through right now. For some of you, yeah, you're dealing with someone who has a lot of pride, who could be very boastful, and I think that there's someone that you're avoiding for whatever reason. I see a graduation, so random. Is this Capricorn? Okay. I think that... Okay, so this could definitely be family. You could be visiting family. You might be homesick, Capricorn. This could be a family member. Okay, love situations here. I feel that maybe, I don't know, this is weird. Is somebody coming to... Somebody wants you to open your heart. But see, I think somebody was all about taking in the past. Somebody is shady. Wow. And somebody's going to get caught red-handed here. Taking something here with the Seven of Swords. Let's see what this is about. Because it looks like you're on somebody's mind heavily. Possibly this King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It may have something to do with this individual. Maybe you guys got into it last week. And maybe you're keeping your distance. And maybe you're deciding that somebody is just not welcome back into your personal space. Maybe right now you're putting up boundaries with certain people. I think that somebody may have burned a bridge with you. Possibly a Scorpio or a Taurus. And maybe at this point you might be thinking about traveling. Yeah, I think you're choosing to isolate yourself. Maybe you're keeping a low profile from someone that you feel could be toxic. Maybe you guys had some damaging words. Maybe there were some things that were said last week that, like I said, were under the belt, below the belt. Whether this was last week or this was period. This feels like this is somebody that you're in a relationship with, a committed, so-called committed relationship. But for some of you, this might have something to do with your mom. Maybe your baby's mom. Maybe you're not getting along with the people that you work with. And maybe this could be some type of open-hearted change that you might be thinking about making. Who is consistent in this reading isn't fire sign. My mouth wanted to say air, but this is obviously a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Someone that you are not speaking to at the moment because it feels like somebody has really brought you a lot of sadness. I think you saw through the BS. You saw through somebody's lies. This has something to do with the fire sign for sure, male or female. Queen of Wands. This could be a group of people. What's really going on? Wow, 7 of Swords and 7 of Swords. I think you got some enemies here. Bear with me, Capricorn. I'm trying to see what's going on. Trying to see what somebody's actually trying to pull on you. Like somebody's trying to pull some type of BS. That's why you keep it to yourself at work. Maybe you're someone who, you know, normally tends to other people. Or you're someone that tries to make sure everybody else is okay. But I think that this week, this is a self-focused time for you. Oh, this could have something to do with somebody putting you down. There's some type of negative behavior around you. I think that somebody around you is condescending and it makes them feel good to hurt you. So there might be some type of get back that happens this week. This sounds so similar to Gemini, and in Gemini I kept saying Capricorn. I wanted to say Capricorn so badly, so some of you are dealing with a Gemini. Or you have Gemini in your chart. You might be thinking about a therapy session, or you're looking for a way to calm yourself. Because I'm trying to see something is getting ready to go down. You might need your people around you, because it looks like that's not who's around you right now. So let's see what this change is about, okay? Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides. You made that super clear. Leave your usual circles behind. So there may be some people around you, Gemini Nation, who are moving treacherously. And there may be some people that is necessary for you to cut off. Okay, so this might have something to do with your usual circles. People around you are moving kind of shady. Seek out true companions. Yes, seek out your people. This might be where you're making a change. Some people around you, maybe you're making a decision about who to like weed out and who to keep around. That could be you looking at something closer. Something may require closer examination by you. Somebody's actions are quite shady. So something's like a warning that things could get kind of ugly in this situation. Capricorn. Yeah, you might need a shoulder to cry on. You could really be complaining about something, about someone. Maybe there's somebody that you wish would listen to you so that you could help solve a problem. I think that in some way you may want to be heard, or you might want to feel supported. And maybe you feel like you're not getting that from somebody around you, having to do with a relationship, romantic relationship or otherwise. So I think your guards are up, your defenses are up. Maybe having to do with a man. Got an extra man here. So for some of you, this might have something to do with somebody extra that's in your relationship. Either somebody is acting extra or there's somebody interfering. This could be a tarot reader. Somebody could be getting a tarot card readings done on you. All right, Capricorn, this week you might have some challenges to some relationships. There might be some people that maybe you don't agree with. Maybe you don't agree with what they're doing. Maybe this is someone feeling that way about you. And maybe somebody might want to tell you that they don't agree with you in some type of way. And I think it's not how you say it, Capricorn or Crosswatcher. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Because somebody could have interpreted you as being maybe mean or bossy about something that maybe you have tried to communicate or something that you are trying to communicate. And so it's as if someone may feel like they can't really trust. I'm going to put this aside because this is significant in some type of way. Okay. Some of you, this might have something to do with your kids. Okay? This might have something to do with a child. Maybe you're having issues between you and your child, or this is you and your child's father. There might be some things that may have happened that are beyond your control. There could be some changes. Yeah, this has something to do with family. Or for some of you, this has something to do with a commitment of some type. A family commitment. I think that this is where the issue is. Like you and a child, you and a family member. Okay, relationships with family, I feel, are going to be taking a central focus here. Somebody might feel like somebody is a hypocrite. They don't exactly lead by example. And there could be somebody trying to make a correction in some type of way. Illuminator. Okay. I'll pull that one up in a second. I definitely see some issues here that you're making, some changes here that you're making with your career. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in this situation. If somebody wants to feel appreciated, they want someone to express their appreciation. I think as this somebody doesn't quite know how without being just very cutthroat. Somebody is really brutal. Somebody said something, you felt attacked, you feel like they lashed out at you. And so I think this is why you're pulling your energy away, and again, reevaluating who's around you. Yeah, Capricorn, for that reason, somebody feels like your energy changed up. And maybe that you have ghosted them in some type of way. Things are not the same. Yeah, and I think somebody might be having a very difficult time keeping their thoughts positive. Okay, because I definitely feel that there is someone that's heavily in thought about this situation. They can't stop thinking about something. And we're going to see what it is. Somebody feels like they're under attack. They're being judged heavily. They feel like you're complaining about them. Yeah. And I think that, yeah, you are keeping your distance. Someone is under the impression that you're not coming back. For some of you, this is a job. Maybe there's a job that you're not going back to, right? Because you're moving forward. You're letting go. You're moving forward. Some of you, this could be you could have gotten fired, or you made a decision to, on your own, sever the ties. You quit your job. You've been thinking about doing this for a minute. Because maybe you were having challenges at work. And, you know, maybe, again, at work, you wanted to be appreciated. And maybe you felt like you were not. And so maybe you felt that there was a need to make some type of change here with your employment. Something might be causing you to look back. As you are moving forward, you might be looking back on a decision that you made and wondering if that's the right direction for you to move towards. Because I can't help but to notice this might literally be like a change in your environment. You're moving in some type of way. You're making some type of change. But I think you're like double-minded about something. Some of you definitely have, this concerns a Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Some of you are being watched. You're being spied on at your house. Somebody's watching you. Like I said, we're going to come back to that in a minute. I'm going to see what that's about. But for some of you, this has something to do with the passing of someone. Are you worried that somebody's going to pass away? Okay. Whatever this is, so far what I'm seeing is that somebody's not leading by example. Somebody's pulling away. Feels like somebody's maybe hypocritical and feeling like they need to maybe take some time to process their pain, their emotional pain, maybe physical pain. We're going to get into health in a second, because I really do feel like there's something going on health-wise. Yes, you stopped talking to somebody, or someone stopped talking to you. Their energy changed up because you guys are having some type of challenge within a relationship. There's somebody around you that you love, but you feel like is lying. They're being deceptive. And maybe somebody lied on you. Maybe right now you're feeling like you just really need a good cry. Maybe a shoulder to cry on. Yeah, somebody's giving you the cold shoulder. And this might have something to do with somebody's fidelity. Somebody does not really want to be committed. Yeah, there's due to some type of obstacle. Yeah, for some of you, the obstacle is a love triangle. Somebody does not want to be committed, and this is why you're pulling away. Or somebody's energy is diverted onto other things in a family commitment, and so, you know, you're just doing you right now. Giving somebody the cold shoulder. And, yeah, I think somebody is interested in somebody else. Yep, here it is again, family. So this might have something to do with, like I said, someone that you have family with. Somebody does. They have an interest in somebody new. So this has been a long-term commitment. You've been in this relationship with this person for a long time. And I think somebody is tired of the shenanigans and they're letting go. Somebody feels like they have made too many sacrifices, too many adjustments in the relationship for the other person not to do their part. So someone, due to their, yes, emotional pain, they're pulling back and they're moving forward. They're letting go of this. It's like someone's feeling like there's no better recourse than to maybe move on with somebody or to spend time with someone that spend time with people that they feel are genuinely for them. You could be thinking, Capricorn, about getting a therapy session or talking to someone to get some type of advice to get you out of this mentally stuck energy here. Because it looks like there's some type of situation that you're trying to come up with a solution to, but you might feel like you just can't. And this might concern an Aquarius or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Okay, somebody is definitely lying, instigating, watching. Yes, and it's this King of Swords. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Some of you could be getting a divorce. Some of you do have a kid with someone, or some of you this concerns, this is parent and child. Your kid might feel like you're avoiding them, not communicating with them. If this is you and a child, I feel like you might have a child that might be dealing with depression. For some of you, I feel like this isn't regarding a child. You may have given birth and you might be going through postpartum depression. This is you or somebody around you. But for some of you, this is someone who is selfish. You're trying, you're putting in an effort, and you feel like somebody couldn't care less. So again, this is why you're keeping your distance. Relationships may be a challenge this week. Someone's energy may change up this week because it looks like there's something on their mind or there's something else that they're dealing with. There's some shadiness here. Somebody wants to feel affirmed but feels like they can't get it from whomever this is. And somebody is left with a feeling of no closure. This could have been that maybe, I don't know, you could have looked. Maybe there's something here that you're looking for answers about maybe somebody that you're interested in. Singles. Then I think this is your guide saying maybe look into something here before getting too emotionally involved. Because some of you, Capricorn Nation or Cross Watcher, there could be somebody that's approaching you, okay? Because I do see that possibly taking place. But I feel, Capricorn Nation, there's something that you don't see about this offer or something that someone is conveniently not telling you about this offer. I think that for some of you singles, someone is approaching you. What you don't see about this is that someone is having conflict with their partner. Or if it's not their part, I don't even think it's a partner. This feels like this is a situationship here. And they might be deciding to hang out with you until they figure things out with their ex. So for some of you, this is somebody that has a baby mama a wife. They have a family. They might even have a baby on the way. But they're in a situation, like I said, where they're hanging out with you until they figure things out with their ex. This is not really a relationship. So this might be singles where you might be figuring out the truth, and this might be a situation where you might be letting go and moving forward. Because it feels as though, especially with the Seven of Swords here, somebody is not being completely honest with you about what their true intentions are, what's really going on in the background, and you could really be putting your heart in jeopardy, okay? Because it looks like, Capricorn Nation, you could really be opening your heart to someone new, okay? Because it does look like somebody is coming and making a romantic gesture toward you, but it feels like as time progresses, you have a feeling that you can't shake. And that might be where the change up is, changing your social circles. Because this person is not your person. They got some shady business going on in the background. And they could secretly be trying to reconcile with their ex behind your back. And they could be using you as a rebound type of situation. So just be careful. Like I said, somebody might have a child in the background, or they have a child's mom. Let's see what's going on with your money. Because like I said, for some of you Capricorns, something could have you you could be a bit unsure about maybe whether or not to leave your job. Maybe you've been thinking about it. You've been throwing the idea around in your head, but maybe you have not made a firm decision. Some of you might feel a bit stuck. Either stuck in the particular position here that you're working in. Maybe you're looking for some type of recognition. But for some of you Capricorns, because of a hidden enemy that you might feel is being shady, you might be tempted to look closer at something, okay? About whether or somebody's true intentions, okay? Because at work, some of you might have somebody that's really watching you. I think somebody's giving you the evil eye, possibly even stealing from you. What is this Seven of Swords about with work? Somebody does not feel like you deserve the position that you have, or some type of authority here that you have. Show me, Holy Spirit, about Capricorn. You might feel like at work some people get away with certain things that you can't. That's what I mean. Somebody gets caught red-handed stealing. Caught red-handed stealing something from you. You have a feeling that you can't shake about someone in your work environment. Someone is trying to block your path or block your sense of security when it comes to work. Okay, so that's what that obstacles card is about. Somebody's trying to create obstacles for you at work. Possibly somebody's doing love work on you too, to try to block situations when it comes to your love life. But anyway, it feels like you might feel like in some type of way, Capricorn, that you're selling yourself short. And I don't know, I think you might be deciding to make some type of change in your health, okay? Change with your work is what I meant to do. You might feel like something is lacking in your work situation or your goals, your money. It looks like your energy is down. You don't have the energy that you need, or the energy that you once had, the zest that you once had about something here. I don't know. Something about your work situation may take a change. But I do feel like there is somebody that's working against you. And that might be what you're looking closely at. You're watching your back. Communication. And you got patience here. I think that your spirit guides patience, okay? I feel like the enemy is going to be revealing themselves, okay? You got some type of enemy around you that is trying to go behind your back and do something underhanded. But whatever this is, I feel like you're making the best possible decision. Not making a decision out of haste or worry, but you're making a decision. It looks like your guides are calling you to make a decision, Leo. For some of you, you have Leo in your chart, or this concerns a Leo. Somebody feels like you outshine them in some type of way. Or because you shine, somebody's trying to benefit off your coattails. Clout chase in some type of way. Steal your work, take credit for your work. This could be somebody watching you closely in order to imitate you, emulate you in some type of way. It's like somebody wants to be you. Coming out with some type of strategy. It's like cloning type of energy. Somebody wants to clone you in some type of way. It looks like they admire you, but they're throwing shade, subliminals at you. It's a Virgo. For some of you, this is a Virgo. This might, or like I said, this is you, Virgo. You have Virgo in your chart. Some of you, this could be an authority figure. Anyway, somebody is coming up with some type of strategy to maybe get you to leave your job. Especially with this survival card, you might just be at a job because it pays the bills. This is your form of survival. You got Mercury, definitely Virgo and Gemini. This is concerning health. Something may be affecting your mental health. You might be questioning whether or not you want to be in partnership with maybe someone that you are working with. And yeah, something might require an investigation. Or someone who is investigating something here. I want to know. Some of you, this involves a friend. Your friend might know about something here. You got somebody that's prying into your business. Maybe going behind your back to get information about you. Yeah, somebody feels like you are exceptional or vice versa, and they feel like they're mediocre. Okay. I don't know. It feels like you just keep trying at your job. You're investing. And I don't know. It just feels like something at your job is not being reciprocated. I don't know. You might be tempted to argue with people at your job. Or you're arguing on a toxic level with somebody that's really pressing your buttons. Some of you might have been in a situation where maybe the cops were called. I don't know. So be careful about arguing and being baited into an argument, because it really does feel like there is somebody around you that is really thirsty and in need of some type of attention. Virgo comes in heavily. Virgo and Libra. This could be a Virgo-Libra cusp. Definitely earth sign vibes. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be very significant, or this is you. So let's backtrack to this health situation, right? Let's look into that. I don't know why I'm sensing blood loss. And I feel like this might have something to do with the digestive tract. Blood in the stool. So random. Some of you could be thinking about going to get a colonoscopy. Especially with Virgo being highlighted here, having to do with health and the digestive system. Virgo comes up heavily, and so does Mercury. So yeah, issues here with health. Okay, we talked about digestion, but now we're going to talk about, all right, Holy Spirit, show me what this is about. You have some type of health issue. You or someone around you is looking for a remedy to a health problem. Random. Some of you are flying. You're going to see someone. You could be going to see a specialist. There's some type of bad news about health, especially with this card saying, I am not coming back. And then you have a death situation here. You may have lost someone. This could be you, especially here with this card here talking about survival. There could be a lab test, lab results. You're going to the doctor about something, okay? Somebody's a musician, by the way. That could have been somebody that passed away. Somebody, you could have a connection through music. This is somebody's parent for some of you. Maybe your parent has passed. That could be a legal issue that maybe you're working through. Somebody's trust fund, somebody's assets here. Somebody passed away. I think somebody is your guardian angel. Or this is definitely your angel saying don't put something off. What are we talking about with health, spirit guides? There's a need for, there's a call to action here having to do with your guides. I think some of you are afraid that something might be going on with your health. You're worried about something. Something is worrying you. You might have some type of fear related to a health issue. Success and happiness is coming. Okay. Are you urinating a lot? Nature is calling you. Talked about digestion here. You might need to eat more leafy greens. Maybe drink some more water to help facilitate something here going on with your digestion system. But why do I want to say your bladder? Kidney function. You're irritated. You're irritable. You have irritation possibly in your bowels. Let them go and clear your mind. I think you're irritated at someone and it's starting to affect your mental health. And I think you're deciding to let them go and clear your mind. Do not fight them. Okay, dark days. Do not fight them, but have the faith that light will always return. Why did I feel like you're fighting someone? You might be tempted to really go off on somebody, okay? An authority figure, whomever this is. And it's like your guides are saying, don't fight them. Yeah, I think you might be tempted to act out of character for real. Okay, so there's some type of pain in your body that might be prompting you. I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is. Capricorn, this might not have anything to do with you. You might be worried about the health of your mom or someone in your community. Some type of mistreatment is going on, but definitely you're worried about your health. Mental health, yes, but also your physical health. And I promise you, this has something to do with digestion for some of you. Your digestion has slowed down. Maybe you're not moving around a lot. Maybe you're very sedentary. I feel like somebody could be going through some type of health battle, some type of health crisis. I also want to say with health, it could have something to do with skin, eczema, rash. So random, razor bumps. Anyway, like I said, something may need a closer look. Since I'm talking about intestines, did I say colonoscopy? Melena in the stool, okay? I feel like there could be blood in the stool. Or so random, hemorrhoids. You might need to see the GI doctor, I want to say. But also, especially a mental health specialist. You have a lot of anger, Capricorn, that I don't feel like you have dealt with. Or this is you not knowing how to deal with a lot of anger. And it's maybe possibly manifesting in pains in your body. That's like this. Are you really going through it? You don't know who to trust. Who's really a friend? Who's really not? You have a feeling that you can't shake about something, maybe about your health or about something around you, some people that are in your community. You're a slave to some negative thoughts here, a lot of fear-based thoughts. You're irritated. You're having maybe some issues at home with the people that you live with or live around. Yeah, you're really going through it. But it feels like your guides are telling you to immerse yourself in your feelings. So maybe there's been some feelings that you have been avoiding, Capricorn, and now it's time to really focus on those feelings. Allow those feelings to come up. Allow yourself to feel whatever you need to feel in order to focus on healing. Yeah, message of concern. Okay. Lab results here. Okay, remember I was saying something may need to be looked at closer, closely examined here. Labs. Somebody might have an STD. Whatever it is, I feel like the results are in. You're concerned about something. You're worried about something. I think you're going to be getting some results having to do with maybe a health exam. That's what I mean. Somebody passed away. Are you worried that someone is going to pass away? This could have something to do with lab results or a medical exam. Maybe there's a negative prognosis here that has you feeling down. Or a court issue that has you feeling down. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, okay. That's what I'm seeing. So with a court situation here, I don't know. You're at a crossroads here. Something might be about to, I think you might be going through it. Okay, if this is a divorce, this feels like this is a really frustrating divorce. Or you're dealing with somebody who has brought you a lot of pain, a lot of turmoil. And maybe you just kind of want to get away. Yeah, you guys might be fighting over assets. You might be fighting over a house. You might be fighting over a child, custody. Thank you, Spirit Guides. This does have something to do with a health situation. So that's what I mean. You're worried that someone is not coming back. Or this is just a reality check that you're having, Capricorn. Somebody's not coming back. They passed away. Or you're worried that somebody has a health issue and maybe they're not coming back. And this really has you going through it. Wow. Some of you, you're worried about your home. You're worried about your bills because of a health. Okay, maybe it is related to your health. But I feel like it's because of maybe, like I said, somebody has been trying to get you fired, go behind your back. You're worried about a financial situation. What happens here? Because it looks like you're holding on to your money. You're holding really tight to it. Your guides are saying that if you did leave a job, it feels like that was like a needed transition. Something needed to take place here. Something was meant to change. That's what this Wheel of Fortune is here to bring. Yes, thank you, Spirit Guides. So right now, I think you're being thrown a curveball here because the lesson is to trust and have faith even if you don't see what's coming up next. There was a much needed tower, Capricorn, that needed to happen here. Like I said, either in the loss of a job or you realizing that somebody moves kind of covert and shady, and this is not somebody that you're supposed to be around. This is not, whatever the case is, your intuition has broken through and told you something. Your guides told you to look into something, investigate something more, look at something further. You may have come out with the truth, and now what's coming next on your journey? What's the lesson now? You got some type of celebration here. Well, the lesson now is to move forward. Now that you've seen what you need to see, move forward, make a decision, because something can no longer, you can't put something off any longer. There's some type of change that has to be made. And we got communication here twice, so this could be you putting off some type of communication. Somebody could be putting off communication having to do with you. Somebody's really in their head doing some introspection about things. It looks like you were very generous to someone, and now you're having a lot of self-doubt. You're going to be finding out about some deceit. Okay? Some things are going to be revealed to you. You're going to be setting some priorities about who deserves your energy and who does not. What you're putting your energy into, if it is a priority. Okay? These are going to be some things that you're going to be assessing in your life. Breaking out of a stagnant routine, especially it feels like it's your eating habits, Capricorn. Either you're eating the same things or you're eating out. I think you might be deciding to eat at home. You're losing motivation for some things. There's a bright new opportunity. Okay, so if this is you, if you have fallen on hard times, or you know, maybe you're having a difficult time finding a job, something here is about to change and transition for you. I guess the challenge for you at this time, Capricorn, is to keep your thoughts positive. Okay, because you could definitely be tempted to go into crisis mode. With this card here that says look back and move forward, there might be something that might be necessary for you to look back on in order to have learned a particular lesson, or to realize how far you come with something. Okay, something might require you to look back on the past, or you might be looking back on how far you have come with something. Okay, I think that this is definitely your guide saying to be mindful of your surroundings here, especially with this spy energy here. Okay, with this Seven of Swords. Okay, somebody might be trying to steal from you. Okay, there could be a thief. Somebody could be trying to break into your house, break into your car. I even want to say somebody might be prying into your relationship, breaking into your car. Okay, so be mindful about what's going on in your surroundings, okay? Because it looks like somebody's trying to take something from you, take some type of stability. Maybe somebody could be so random. Somebody could be trying to take a child. Illusions are going to be revealed. Whatever was hidden from you, I think that your guides are definitely awakening your intuition to cause you to really and go and look at something. Look at something for yourself. Look at the truth of something here. If you are going through some type of a job loss, I do see a new opportunity coming in for you. Something needed to end. It looks like you were holding too tightly to a job that just kind of like wasn't really there for you. It wasn't really the right position, or it's something about your job may have needed to undergo some type of significant change, or it's necessary for you to move out from somewhere. Rise above the dark days of life. Okay, so I think you might be having some dark situations here. You're getting blood work done. That's what I'm seeing, especially if you live in an apartment complex. That's what this feels like. You're being watched at home. Okay, yeah. I see, Capricorn, where someone, or a cross-watcher, someone's watching you, possibly through the windows, when you leave your house. Okay? Somebody's watching you, or you're watching somebody. Somebody might have ill intentions here. For some of you, if this involves a court issue, there might be some type of unfair bias. You might feel like the judge is more inclined to maybe hear someone out because they're a man or because they have more money. There has been some type of job loss. I do see a new opportunity coming in. And be careful about jumping to conclusions, because it looks like there might be some information that's coming to you that could be rather disconnected. Somebody might not have all points of the story together. Okay, so somebody could be coming and giving you some type of false information here, so be careful about that. Okay, so when it comes to your money, it looks like maybe something was placed on hold. It looks like patience is going to be needed with something, and maybe This could be you maybe resisting some type of surrender, because your guides are making it very clear that something may need to change. And with the number 9 at the top, something may need to come to an end. It could be your thoughts, your worries. It could be that you're thinking yourself in circles, and it may be your thought process that may need to make a change. But keep in mind at the top of the reading, something needs to change. There is a call to action here. So if it could be your work, it could be your financial situation, something is put on hold. Patience is going to be needed, and I see something pulling through for you. But it may be necessary for you to compromise to win something, especially if this has to do with a court situation. There may be a need for a compromise. Yeah, it feels like this is a difficult time for you. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So this may be a time, Capricorn, where you may need to lean on the help of other people, a helping hand in some type of way. Okay, because I feel like somebody could be stepping in, giving you a helping hand. A new strategy is required. You may need to find some type of new strategy here to help you with a financial situation, because it looks like financially or just period, you're really going through it. Because I see financial issues, credit issues. It could be because of an unexpected bill that comes through for you. You may need to ask for an extension here. This week, though, when it comes to your money situation, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're going to see some type of reward for your labor, for your hard work. It could be that these are people at your job that are challenging you, trying to block you in some type of way from succeeding. But it looks like you win anyway. Tread thoughtfully. Okay. I think somebody's coming in to like clear somebody may have burned a bridge with you. They're coming to clear that up with you. Yeah, this is time for you to rely on your spiritual strength. I think that's what's going to get you through something here. You got a brand new beginning. I think that's not what you're afraid to let go of something. With this death card here, I feel like you're figuratively afraid to let something die, let something pass on. You're afraid to move on from something. But moving forward, your guides are telling you that it's time to believe in yourself. It could be a lack of belief in yourself that's keeping you running in place, keeping you settling, keeping you procrastinating, keeping you in the same endless cycle. Change one thing, start small. That's the repetitive theme here, talking about change. That basically must be the overall energy. Capricorn, some things in your life are getting ready to change. The lesson here is to not hold on. Right, to not resist some type of change, but to move with the ebb and flow that your spirit guides are bringing in here, because not moving with the changes is going to make this difficult path even more difficult. You got to be able to be flexible and move with the changes. Lost in the ruins of the past, find the way to the present moment and live. That's what I mean. Is there some type of depression here? So you got the Hermit. I said Virgo multiple times in this reading. It looks like you're placing yourself in hermit mode. You're isolating yourself. This could be for a good reason, like I said, because it could be the people that are around you, but you're also building walls and keeping people out. You definitely have some high walls around you, okay? You're building some type of fortress around yourself, and you're shutting everybody out. But this is what I mean, that somebody is watching you while you're at home or you're by yourself. Surround yourself with your soul tribe. Okay, we talked about maybe changing your circle. Who is around you? Are these people around you genuinely for you, or are they against you in some type of way? Surround yourself with your people. In the beginning, we talked about maybe eating a lot of fast food, a lot of junk. Your guides are telling you, put some high vibing food in your body. Now, it could be what you're eating, a lack of vitamin D, you're not going outside, maybe not getting enough sleep, or maybe this is just you being very nocturnal. I'm not sure, but you're extremely goal oriented. You're going to regain your confidence here. I think you're going to no longer be falling for empty promises that this offer is bringing you, okay? Somebody's bringing you some empty promises, and it's going to be up to you to use your intuition to gauge whether or not you're jumping to conclusions or whether or not your feelings are accurate. Somebody's in the military or could be a veteran, okay? But I think you're going to stop wasting your time being attached to things that are no longer of benefit to you. You're going to be exploring your options, seeing what else is out there for you. And it might be a bit fearful, a bit daunting to get something started, but I feel like this is where you're going to bounce back and get your confidence. There's more ways than one way to do something here, Capricorn. And I think this is something that your guides are telling you, trying to get you to explore. I did say Leo, right? Because I'm feeling like fixed sign energy. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio could be significant to your story in some type of way. All right, Holy Spirit, anything else that you have for the Capricorn? Yeah, you're going to get some type of creative spark. I promise you, there's some type of goal. I feel like this is a fitness goal, a weight loss goal. I think that your guides are telling you to hold yourself accountable for something. Yeah, something you might feel is very difficult for you to do, to stay motivated. Or to stay motivated when things get difficult. Something is going to inspire you to some type of action. Or this is you giving yourself some type of newfound motivation for something. Yeah. That's what that look back situation is about. Somebody might be looking back on their life. This could be, like I said in the beginning, was I saying that about this situation? That somebody could be, it's not about how you say it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Somebody could be coming across very bossy, but they could be very well-meaning. And I don't know, like somebody might be trying to give you some type of confidence boost or some type of inspiration, but it's the way that they're saying things that has you maybe a bit thrown off. You are putting up a wall. There's a lesson here that I feel like somebody is going to be, like I said, giving you some type of advice about. Maybe there's something that you wish that someone had told you about sooner. Some type of learning curve that maybe you felt, feel like maybe you wish that you had gotten around sooner. Okay. Might have something to do with ego. Maybe you're dealing with someone with a huge ego, or somebody feels this way about you. Somebody's feelings are hurt, I promise you. And this is why somebody's isolating themselves. Somebody doesn't want you to see how much pain they're in or how much they're hurting. And for some of you, this has, like I said, has something to do with a health issue. Someone may not want you to know how sick they are, observer, but you might see something for yourself. You might see that somebody needs help and they're not asking you for it. This could be you and your child. Like somebody feels like they have to be strong all the time. And there's something here related to your creativity. This could be somebody stealing your creativity, or this is you maybe finding some type of an outlet. That's what I was seeing, that there's some type of path that you're meant to walk, and your guides are saying don't let anyone stop you. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. Follow the path of your soul. This is what I mean. Something may have needed to come to an end so that you could follow your path, to break out of some type of mental enslavement, mental chains here, so that you can move forward. Don't allow anything or anyone to stop you. So that's who these people are, trying to create some type of blockage for you. Again, use your instinct to weed out who is genuinely for you and who is really against you, and about whether or not you're jumping to conclusions. Holy Spirit, in closing, what do we have for the Capricorn nation? Yes, thank you. This is, again, a health situation, or this is an emotionally charged situation that you're needing to heal from. Go get medical attention if you need it. I promise you somebody is in some type of pain. Physical pain, emotional pain. This is the way you guys are telling you, practice self-care. So if you need help with something, it's going to be necessary. Your spirit guides are saying practice self-care and go and get something done. Stuck in the mud. Now talk about transportation, Capricorn, because some of you might be having a car issue. You could be taking public transportation. You could be asking somebody for a ride. Be careful that you're not putting yourself in a position that you might be stranded. It did say you're nocturnal. What is this? Somebody's keeping you in the dark about whether or not they're really single, because they're really not. And that's what I mean. Something's going to come out to your awareness. You're going to find out about something. Your instinct is going to tell you first. And then your guides are going to reveal it to you secondarily to your instinct, okay? Definitely follow your gut instinct about what's going on around you in your environment. Who is around you? What is around you? You have some type of court issue. I see some type of settlement coming through. I definitely see like a pop-up visit from someone wanting to come and talk to you. If you have some type of deadline that's approaching, you may want to get on something. Stop procrastinating on something here. Making a choice. So we go full circle. Whatever choice this is that you're needing to make, you're at a crossroads. It's time to make a decision about something, and there's definitely something that's going to be discovered. The truth is going to be discovered about who's real, who's authentic, who's fraudulent, who's stealing. It's going to be uncovered. Okay, something may have been foggy for a minute. The truth is going to be revealed. You're traveling. You might be going on a vacation. There could be someone coming to travel to see you. This is what I mean. Someone does not want you to see something. Someone wants you to be blind. Okay. Again, your instinct is going to kick in about who's being shady. Details. Pay attention to the details, especially on documents here. You might be signing a document such as a lease, a court-ordered agreement. They say the devil is in the details. Read the fine print, okay? Like I said, something may need to be looked at or examined further, looked at closer. Once again, some type of visitor that you were not expecting may kind of make a pop-up visit on you. Somebody that may have ghosted you kind of like pops up again. Surprise. Okay. Surprise visit. I want to say this is a pregnancy too. Somebody could be giving you a gift or a random act of kindness. I did say Gemini, right? This could have something to do with a Gemini. This could be a birthday. Something's getting ready to play out here. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Capricorn? Somebody might be coming out of the closet. This doesn't necessarily have to do with LGBTQ. Could. Pride Month, maybe. Somebody could be coming out of the closet. Okay, what is this come out of the closet situation about, Holy Spirit? That could be what the spy situation is. That could, especially if this has something to do with a child, like I mentioned before, somebody could be suspecting that their child is part of the LGBTQ community. Okay. Some of you have a gift of writing, and that could be where your creativity is. Okay, Holy Spirit. So what is the advice for the Capricorns? Okay, soulmate. That unexpected visitor could be a soulmate. How do we navigate these issues here that are getting ready to play out, possibly? Holy Spirit, how do we navigate these situations? They say know your worth. because there may be situations that come up that cause you to question your worth, or things that you would have done differently had you realized your worth in the beginning, at the onset of this situation. Slow down to avoid burnout. Don't do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. I promise you, this is so similar to Gemini. It may be necessary for you to slow down, and this could have been why something needed to end, or there's some type of transition going on in your life. You may need to slow down because you are reaching a point of burnout, and now your guides are saying the time has transitioned for you to focus on your healing, because this is obviously, Capricorn Nation, something that you have been avoiding. Emotional healing. Talking about healing on a soul level, Capricorn. Getting down to the deep, dark, core of what's been going on, or what you might have been avoiding, including possibly even some lessons here. Yeah, it's just like your guys are definitely trying to open you up to self-worth. Quiet your mind. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few breaths to still your inner chatter. Let yourself be for a while. Yeah, it looks like like I said, you're thinking in circles. Your thoughts are going a mile a minute, Capricorn. And this is definitely your guides telling you to slow down. Okay. They are. I think that you're distracted when you're moving around. Why do I feel like this thievery has something to do with credit cards, okay? Because you definitely have a thief here. Someone's trying to rob you blind. Rob you of your peace of mind, or to rob you of whatever, okay? Somebody might know what your net worth is, or somebody knows how much, I don't know. But be mindful of oversharing information. Listen to your instinct about who you give certain information to, and who is actually privy to that information and who is not. Listen to the wisdom of your intuition. Your inner voice is the best friend you'll ever have. Seek answers from deep within rather than just through your intellect. So this is possibly why we see this card here talking about open your heart. Sometimes it may be necessary to think with your emotions and not just so much with, only your mental. Because it looks like you sometimes certain decisions require you to be in tune with your emotions. You got to be able to think with your heart, yes, and have certain conversations, Capricorn. I promise you, somebody that you're avoiding a conversation with someone, they're avoiding a conversation with you, whatever the case is. Something brings this together. But there's going to be a need for you to rest and to listen to your intuition, maybe write about your thoughts in order for you to make certain choices. But yeah, something is really going to require for you to lift yourself out of your comfort zone and actually try something new. Because it feels like that's what this point in time is about, to get you out, to break you out of a rut. Especially, like I said, with your eating habits or with a health issue, something is coming into your life to give you some type of divine intervention. Okay? But it feels like it all works out for your good if you allow that to be the case, because it feels like you could possibly hinder your own progress in some type of way. So with that, Capricorn Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. I hope that it helps, Capricorn. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website. My website happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. If you feel that the reading was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already have it. And Capricorn Nation, I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out. I'll see y'all next week, Capricorn. Have a peaceful, loving, restful week. Bye for now. Peace out.